The pop star's billion-dollar blunder. Story number 1 takes us into the world of cryptocurrency disasters. Picture this scenario, if you will. Ariana Grande posts a single tweet at 3:47 a.m. on March 15th promoting what she calls the next big cryptocurrency called Moonbeam Coin. The post gets 2.8 million likes in 6 hours, and her 84.3 million followers go absolutely crazy buying this digital currency based on nothing more than her endorsement. Here's where it gets interesting though. Within 48 hours, the entire cryptocurrency crashes to zero value, and Ariana allegedly loses $340 million of her own money that she had invested in the project. Now, before you start thinking this sounds completely insane, let me give you the details that made this story spread like wildfire across every major news outlet from CNN to Entertainment Tonight. According to the reports that surfaced, Ariana had partnered with a tech startup called Stellar Dynamics to create this cryptocurrency specifically designed for musicians to sell exclusive content directly to fans. The company promised her a guaranteed return of 500% within the first quarter, and she supposedly invested her entire advance from her upcoming album deal with Republic Records. The story gets even more wild when you consider the numbers involved here. Her tweet about Moonbeam Coin generated an engagement rate of 47%, which is absolutely massive even for someone with her following. Compare that to her average engagement rate of about 8% on regular posts, and you can see why investors thought this was legitimate. The cryptocurrency reached a peak value of $12.50 per coin before crashing to literally nothing when people discovered that Stellar Dynamics was actually just 3 guys working out of a garage in Ohio. Entertainment industry insider Marcus Rivera supposedly told Variety magazine that Ariana's team was completely blindsided by the collapse. He claimed that her management company had done their due diligence and that Stellar Dynamics had provided fake documentation showing partnerships with major tech companies like Microsoft and Apple. The whole thing unraveled when a Reddit user noticed that the company's website had been registered just 2 weeks before Ariana's tweet, and all their supposed business partners denied any involvement. What makes this story particularly believable is how it fits into the pattern of celebrity cryptocurrency disasters we've seen before. Remember when Kim Kardashian got fined by the SEC for promoting Ethereum Max without disclosing her paid partnership? Or when Floyd Mayweather and DJ Khaled got into legal trouble for promoting fraudulent initial coin offerings? Celebrities jumping into crypto investments without proper research has become almost commonplace, and the financial losses can be staggering. The supposed aftermath of Ariana's investment disaster would have been catastrophic for her career plans. According to these reports, her upcoming Sweetener World Tour Part 2 had to be postponed because she couldn't afford the production costs after losing her investment money. The tour was supposed to feature elaborate stage designs, including holographic projections and custom LED installations that would have cost approximately $45 million to implement across 67 venues worldwide. Her record label, Republic Records, allegedly considered dropping her from their roster because of the negative publicity surrounding the cryptocurrency scandal. The story claimed that her album sales projections dropped by 60% after the Moonbeam Coin collapse, and several major brands, including Ulta Beauty and Starbucks, pulled their sponsorship deals worth a combined $28 million. Her streaming numbers on Spotify supposedly declined from an average of 40 million monthly listeners to just 22 million within 3 weeks of the incident. The technical details of how this cryptocurrency scam supposedly worked make it sound even more legitimate. Moonbeam Coin was allegedly built on something called a proof-of-stake blockchain that promised faster transaction speeds than Bitcoin or Ethereum. Stellar Dynamics claimed their technology could process 100,000 transactions per second compared to Bitcoin's 7 transactions per second. They even created fake white papers with complex mathematical formulas and hired actors to pose as software engineers in promotional videos. What really sold people on this story was how the timeline matched up with real events in Ariana's career. She had been posting cryptic messages on Instagram about exciting new projects and revolutionary ways to connect with fans for months leading up to the supposed cryptocurrency announcement. Her engagement with crypto-related content on social media had increased significantly, and she had been spotted at several tech conferences in Silicon Valley during late 2024. The legal implications of this supposed scandal would have been enormous too. According to the fabricated reports, Ariana faced potential SEC investigations for promoting an unregistered security to her millions of followers. Class action lawsuits were supposedly filed by investors who lost money based on her endorsement, and her legal team had to hire additional cryptocurrency specialists to handle the mounting cases. Industry experts pointed out that this kind of celebrity crypto disaster was becoming increasingly common as social media influence grew more powerful. Marketing professor Dr. Sarah Chun from Northwestern supposedly told Forbes that celebrities with massive followings like Ariana have essentially become unregulated financial advisors, whether they realize it or not. When someone with 84 million followers posts about an investment opportunity, the market impact can be instantaneous and devastating. Even Ariana's personal relationships were supposedly affected by this financial disaster. Reports claimed that her engagement to Dalton Gomez was called off because of the stress and financial pressure from the cryptocurrency losses. Her family members were allegedly concerned about her mental health, and she had to enter therapy to deal with the public humiliation and financial devastation. The most unbelievable part of this whole story might be the claim that Ariana actually considered declaring bankruptcy to escape the mounting legal bills and investment losses. Her net worth supposedly dropped from an estimated $200 million to negative $140 million in less than a month. She was allegedly forced to sell her Montecito mansion for $30 million below market value and had to move back in with her mother in Boca Raton. So, there you have it. Ariana Grande loses $340 million in a cryptocurrency scam that she accidentally promoted to 84 million followers, causing a market crash and ruining her career. The question is whether you think this actually happened or if it's complete fiction.